What's going on today, everybody? We're back in the fish room, and as you can see, none of the tank lights are on. It's early morning once again, and we got a problem. So our boy down here, our red tail, tough to see him, but he decided to eat one of his tank mates yesterday. So I have a pool. Now, I got a pool for Christmas because I wanted a pool for like a bigger tank instead of having to build one. But I wanted to build a 1,000-gallon because this pool that I got is only 500 gallon, I think, and I wanted 1,000. But plans happen, things happen, so yeah, we're gonna have to set this pool up for the red tail because he's eating people. So what the plan is all that stuff needs moved, and the pool is going to go right there. So we're going to get right into moving stuff. Alright, now that we got this area pretty well cleared, we have enough room in between this tank and the wall, so we should be good. We got our cinder blocks stacked up because our filter that we had built for the stock tank is going to sit on top of there and just spill right on in there. So we're going to throw some pallets down as our base, and then we're going to have to go to the Home Depot to get us some plywood. So yeah, let's go get the pallets, and then we're heading off to Home Depot. We're back from Home Depot, as you can see. We got our pallets underneath it, 4 pallets. Plywood on top. We had to notch a section, but it's all going to be all right because the pool is a circle. So the edges, it should curve, should hit perfect. It's going to come out to here, curve, perfect. You get the point. It's a circle. So yeah. What we're going to do now is try and get this pool opened up and see how to set up a pool. Never done it before, so yeah, enjoy. Okay, this she's a little dusty, huh? Here we go. My makeshift knife, screwdriver knife. All right. Instructions, not needed. That's a nice pipe. Comes with a pump. That's probably not going to be much for filtering. It'll probably be more for circulation. What's that guy?
More fitting, right?
More fitting. Okay, okay. That seems small, Dill. Alright. It smells like a pool. That's decent. That's actually pretty thick, right? Okay. Hey, man. That's not too bad. So I think first things first, I probably have to start blowing. So I'm going to start blowing. All right, realistically, it only took 5 minutes to blow this up. It was literally probably 5 minutes to blow this up. So now we just got to put this pool together. Must be a cap. But I'm not going to explain to you guys how to put a pool together because that would be boring. So, literally, within the snap of a finger, we're going to have a filter sitting here. We're going to have everything hooked up and be filling it up with water. So, you'll see it right now. All right, we have our pool fully assembled. Our pool filter, just a little bugger. And then we got our DIY filtration that we use for the stock tank at one point in time. So there'll end up being a pump here. We'll plumb it into here. Pumps water up. We have lava rock in here that'll hold beneficial bacteria. Comes up, pours out here, good to go. So yeah, we're gonna start filling this up. Pool build over here? Is that what you want to call it? The pool build. But I'm going to give you guys a heads up. The original pool that we had, so we got a different pool so the original pool we had, it took up way too much space for only being 500 gallons or whatever. So I was like, let's see if I can find one on Amazon that was way cheaper. Way cheaper. Bigger, double the size, and pretty cheap. So we went ahead and picked this bad boy up right here. Yeah, buddy. 1,000-gallon pool. I just have the regular pool filter running right now. This will be up and running shortly. I got to get some more lava rock for beneficial bacteria. Ignore that other pond or pool pump. We're not using that. But yeah, we have a 1,000-gallon pool in the fish room. We had a little janky setup, but it's gonna work. We got pallets there. Then I just had to build a little extension here, but didn't have enough plywood, so I had to leave gaps. But then on the corners, like where the plywood meets, I put cardboard, just so like it's a softer landing for like, so it doesn't pinch or anything, pinch the liner or anything. But with this pond, it's currently trying to heat up to the temp in here. Takes a little bit for 1,000 gallons to get to temp. But we did have a fish that we had over in a tote on the other side of the garage that was colder water. And I'll just show you what we were able to throw in here. You guys probably haven't seen him in a real long time. Can't see him. Yeah. Oh, baby. Our alligator gar has made it to the 1,000-gallon pond. And he looks very small in here, if I might add. He's probably 2 foot right now. But I think our red tail is actually big enough to where I don't think that guy is going to mess with him. Because our red tail, he is a pretty big boy. Like, he is not very little. He's definitely shorter, but like, look how tall he is. Like, he is getting big. So, I don't think I'm going to put the Oscars in there quite yet, or the clown knives in there quite yet, because they're not really big enough. I think that alligator gar might try and eat them, to be honest. So, what I think I'm going to do is like power feed the clown knives and the Oscars to get them bigger. I don't know if the Oscars will ever make it in there, but that Florida gar, he'll make it in there. He likes to sit on the top. They used to be together. The red tail and him have never been together. But once that gar gets accustomed, he'll be sitting on the top. He won't be sitting on the bottom. I actually just tossed him in there, so he's just kind of acclimating, really. But yeah, the pond build has gotten much bigger for sure. Also, that this tank used to be over here, but we needed to make room for our filter, so we moved the tank over there. But to move this tank over there, we had to empty some water. So we emptied some water into here, but that tank had babies in it, fresh babies. And I don't know if you guys can see it. You can see a baby right there swimming. That's not a speck, that is a baby. Right there. That's a, yeah, see the baby there? So there's about 3 or 4 babies they got sucked up from the pump from me trying to drain that tank. But yeah, so the pond build has changed, not dramatically, but has doubled in size. So tomorrow, or someday from now, we're gonna get more lava rock, put it in there. We're gonna get a pump ran, get it all plumbed up, get that filtration going real nice like, and then I think what I'm gonna do is gravel and sand on the bottom of the tank. I'm not 100% sure yet if I wanna do substrate. Put it down in the comments, anybody that's ran big tanks or big ponds like this indoors. Do you guys run substrate? Let me know pros and cons. I'm kind of just trying to figure out, especially with like monster fish. I know most of the time people don't run substrates because it's like easier to clean. But I'm just kind of curious. I think it's a different look. I think it might look cooler. Like I'm not going to be able to plant it, but it'll definitely like give it a better dynamic. Like it'll make it look more realistic. Like this looks a lot more realistic than anything else if it's bare bottom. So yeah, put that down in the comments. But yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.